This is Selam and Hello, where stories of joy and justice vibrate with the rhythm of Africa and the diaspora.
We're worried anxious group of people trying to move along. Maybe one day we'll get onto something. Until then we say, hold on.
All right, Katush, so we have a little fun rapid fire question for you. Questions, plural, for you. And this, do you know the game like Would You Rather kind of thing? It's like kind of a Would You Rather kind of vibe. We're kind of making you polarize yourself, and then some fashion questions because we want to learn from the master on this. Okay, so if you had to choose Paris Fashion Week or Lagos Fashion Week?
I don't even know if that's fair to answer.
It's not a fair game. It's not a fair game.
What
There's
about
no winners,
Nairobi
there's no
Fashion
losers. That's you got me actually. What about Nairobi Fashion Week?
Yeah.
Okay, Nairobi, Paris, Lagos.
Yeah, I think
you
I
must choose.
Yeah, Nairobi Fashion Week.
Okay, second place we goes to.
I think that's a difficult one.
What's the vibe difference between the two?
The vibe. First of all, when you do Paris Fashion Week, it's still the same amazing, awesome people for Lagos Fashion Week, still appearing on the streets.
Yeah.
So the vibe is very similar. It's a hard one. The energies are so different. I don't even know.
Give us a glimpse into what is the energy like. I can imagine what a Lagos Fashion Week might be like.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little louder than Paris Fashion Week.
I told you the same people are there.
Better beats. I don't know. Better nightlife?
Yeah, the nightlife is awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's a very difficult one because I think one is Paris Fashion Week is massive. So you don't actually feel like you're experiencing the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's being. Whereas Lagos, I think because the schedule and the city, it's easy to sort of navigate. You can get to participate in a lot of things. And then it's merged almost with Art Week. So they sort of cross over into each other.
Wow.
So you get to do a lot of things.
Oh my gosh.
And to experience designers from across the continent and artists. So that one is...
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. They do feel very different.
They're very, very different.
Yeah.
They serve different... I feel like Paris Fashion Week is great for getting into market and having access globally. But I think experience-wise, I really do enjoy being at Lagos Fashion Week because it's the pride. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's so nice. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Like I said, it's not a fair game. There's no fair questions, but you also can't lose.
I know.
So it works out in the end. Okay. Place you're most inspired.
Again, these questions are very difficult.
Harder than we thought, sorry.
Those are very difficult questions. It's definitely on this continent. So I would tell you something like my village. But then one day I go visit, I remember the one that really shocked me. I went to Burkina Faso and I was in Ouagadougou. And I remember thinking on my first few days, I was like, oh, this is very stressful. It's very hot. I was very uncomfortable. And then before I knew it, I was like, but it's so beautiful. The people are wonderful. And so I'm like, every time I go to a new city on the continent, particularly because there's so many similarities, yet so many differences, I'm like, oh, wait, I never thought of things that way.
Yeah.
And so it's new experiences on the continent.
You're one of those people who's like, no, this is my favorite city.
Yeah,
No, this is my favorite city. Yeah. I can see that's where you're going with this.
And then also rural villages or just hometowns. I'm like, I don't know. Every new place on this continent is just exciting for me. Yeah.
I'm laughing. This game was meant to be rapid fire. This is going to be the slowest rapid fire game ever because every question is like, actually, I have 5 answers. Okay. This is easier. Last piece of clothing that you actually bought.
Bought?
For yourself, yes. Last piece of clothing, most recent purchase.
Bought?
Or bartered or
made? I don't know about buying.
Okay. Maybe the last piece of clothing you acquired somehow.
Last piece of clothing I acquired, I didn't buy. I'm actually a believer in also clothes swap. So
I'm going to one set tomorrow.
See?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Clothes swap and raiding my parents' grandparents' closets. Those are my vibes. So the last piece of clothing I got was my aunt was like, this looks like you. She bought it for herself, but it's like, it looks more like you. So it's a black sweater with a kind of turtleneck piece knit. It's from COS.
Okay. And did she get it right? Or
She did.
Was,
yeah.
It was
No,
you.
My people.
You gotta love those aunties, man. Aunties are the best. Wow. Okay. Now we're gonna shift a little bit from clothing to what's your favorite footwear?
Slippers. To the bane of my various mothers.
Slippers. For inside the house. Are you one of those babes who wears it outside? Wow.
Outside. I love, exactly. To the bane of their existence. They're like, this child of
Add me
ours.
to their list.
Yeah, slippers.
Come on. But today, look,
today I'm trying.
Cute.
Today I'm trying.
Yeah. But given a choice, it's slippers. Okay. Fill in the blank for the sentence. I can't start the day without...
Man, can't start my day without... Coffee is even a lie because there's days I can go on without it. I think it's porridge. Oats.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if I've not had my oatmeal, then I've lied to myself. And then I'm tired at like God knows what hour, and then I'm irritable. So it's breakfast. Actually, it's breakfast. I can't start my day without breakfast. Yeah.
I was going to say, you're in your auntie era if it's I can't start without porridge. That is like, you've crossed over now.
No, I'm definitely a shusho at heart.
Yeah. Shusho at heart is not a shusho thing. Okay. Similarly, a color you can't live without.
Black. That was so easy.
That is so, black is beautiful, huh?
That was very easy.
Okay. Yeah, that was the quickest of the rapid fire so far. Okay. Your go-to fashion look. Like those people who know you well, if they're like, yeah, she always wears.
There was a phase it was like shosho sweaters. And I loved them. I think I had like 500 in my closet. Now I'd say maybe it's probably a t-shirt and jeans. It's just it's just like
simple
black pants. Usually it's like my go-to.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, you'll never catch me in.
I was going to say Crocs, but then I won't lie. Because if I'm in my studio, I've got a pair of Crocs on because like they just make sense. But also at the same time, I think a peplum top. I don't even know how.
Yeah,
I don't know how. And Kenyans really like these things now. I'm like, why are we still wearing the peplum top?
Yeah. It's like an apron for the belly that's tucked in at the waist. It's so strange. I agree. Peplums.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. That's a freebie for everybody listening. Retire your peplums.
Please,
you can do better. Yeah. Okay. Your favorite fashion find in Nairobi? Maybe a recent.
Probably an accessory.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I think Nairobi. Hey. So I have there's multiple. It's usually like so this is one, but this is a necklace from a designer in Rwanda.
Okay.
No, of course the name has slipped me because I must announce her name.
If it comes back, we'll put it in for sure.
Yes, there's that, and then there's an Adele de Jacques necklace I have, and I really love it because it's the affirmation. So it says love, joy. It even says sexy. It's just it's an amazing piece. I just every time I'm like, today I need to remind myself of how awesome I really am. So those
a multi-purpose necklace.
Yeah, multi-purpose
affirmation and an upgrade. Piece. All right. Okay. A fashion trend that you've already kind of said it with the peplum, but let's say another fashion trend that needs to go away.
Needs to go away.
I have one.
You have one? Maybe I'll just announce it and maybe I'll agree.
Me, I don't like the piercings that are going everywhere and anywhere these days. I don't know if it's a fashion trend, but can everyone stop putting holes in their face? I don't know.
I think I don't mind the holes so much because I'm like, they can heal. And then when you get over this phase, you will just find...
I know, but the nose one here, I get so distracted. If you had, I can't keep my eyes on your eyes. My eyes will go to, what is that even called? Like, I call it the cowbell. What is it called?
Cowbell.
But you know what I'm talking about. That nose ring that is in the middle.
Of the nose. I think I'm now accustomed to it. I'm just like, that one, I think it's...
You can maintain eye contact.
Yeah, that one, I don't even see it anymore. I'm like, it's very common. That one, I'm fine.
I can't do it. I can do it.
That one, I'm very fine. I think I can see how it can be frustrating. But I'm like,
thank you.
That one, I'm like, it doesn't drive me as nuts. I'm like, it's not even permanent.
But there must be something. As a designer, you look at it, you're like, we need to retire. Ripped jeans, skinny pants, Bras through the clothes.
Bras through the clothes for me, that one, I definitely have an issue. I am like, when they're showing, I don't like when bras are showing. And then obviously, no, that one I don't like. But then one that I can definitely retire fully that drives me nuts. Recently, skinny jeans are getting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know why. Because I feel like I'm not a trend-driven person, and yet they made sense at some point. And now I'm like, but then it's not flattering on everyone. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, I don't think it's flattering on everyone. So I think it's good that it's...
Yeah, I saw a gentleman, I won't name names, wear them recently, and he's not very tall.
Yeah.
And the skinny jeans just did not help with the height challenge. Yeah.
Please wear what suits your body type.
Yes.
Let's go with that.
Yes, and listen to your friends who might be telling you that. On the flip, what's a fashion trend that you love, that you're just loving the vibe of, that you want to stick around for a long time?
You know, I think I mentioned earlier that I am a shosho at heart. And dressing like is like grandparent chic.
Is there such a thing?
I promise you, there's a thing. Like it's a thing. You'll see more for like just like all of this old school. Like literally, I just got this from my grandfather's closet. I love it to death.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it. I'm just like, here I'm thriving.
Yes.
This is just, I am really fully thriving in this environment.
I love it.
For reasons that are beyond me. Yes.
That actually vibes with the plot theme we were talking about earlier. Like that land, I think there might be something there. Like
You've inspired
land.
me.
I don't know, something there.
Listen.
Exactly. I hope we can be friends after this. I'm putting it out there, manifesting. Katush is my friend.
I am here. I'm fully invested.
All right. Rainy season looks or summer vibes?
Rainy season.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really love layering.
It goes with the shosho cozy vibe. Yeah,
I love layering.
Yeah, okay, all right. A country whose fashion is underappreciated, that you think we should be really enjoying?
Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah, Kenya. What do you mean?
Absolutely.
So many brilliant brands.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, you travel the world and you're like, do you know in Nairobi we have so many amazing options and like amazing talent. So I'm just saying my own country.
We love it. We love it. And finally, if you could only wear one piece of clothing for the rest of your life,
it would be Adira.
Adira. But we're back where we started.
Yeah, it would be Adira. I would just live in a big boo-boo all the time. Yeah.
I don't know how that thing got so popular, but every country has a version of it.
Yeah.
In the continent.
Yeah. And it's
timeless.
So hard to explain to other people who are not from the continent how. And I'm like, you come home and then you wear what? Why?
Yeah, right.
Why are you wearing pants?
Yeah, right. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it two pieces with buttons?
Yeah, why? Just jump into...
Yeah.
And I'm like, for both men and women, I'm like, it's so versatile. It's so comfortable.
In Addis, there's a shop that I just love that has like the best selection. And my mom usually goes and buys everybody a new one, like around Christmas, my kids, my daughters. And then my daughter's friends saw them and they were like, can you please get us? And we got her all. So next time in Addis, I'm going to bring you back.
Please, I can just
collect from
those.
there. Yeah.
I love collect. Oh, those are pieces I collect. I'm like,
I'll get you one. I'll get you one. Katush, thank you so much for being with us today. That was a lot of fun.
Asante.
All right.
Worried, anxious group of people trying to move along. Maybe one day we'll get onto something. Until then, we say, hold on. I know it's hard, but baby, you just got to hold on.